Hello, we are at the Harding Fine Arts Academy in Oklahoma City, and I would like to welcome you to our very first virtual Leadership in Arts and Education Awards. My name is James Pickle, and we are celebrating our 15th anniversary with an event that will educate you and inspire you. The current pandemic has sure changed things for all of us, so this event will most certainly look different and feel different than previous celebrations we have held. But I promise you this, you're going to be amazed at what this school, its faculty, and students are accomplishing. And with your help, our foundation will be here to support them every step of the way. But for those of you who might be unfamiliar with Harding Fine Arts Academy, here's a little something to bring you up to speed.
Founded in 2005, Harding Fine Arts Academy is a tuition-free public charter high school located in Northwest Oklahoma City. Its mission is to prepare students for college in an academically challenging, arts-integrated environment, with a vision to provide educational equity through this transformative learning opportunity. Harding Fine Arts Academy has a current enrollment of 350 students in grades 9 through 12 and has been named a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence. It was founded as the first Oklahoma A+ high school. Today, Harding Fine Arts Academy continues to incorporate the A+ Essentials framework into the curriculum. In 2019, Harding was named Best Charter School by the Choice Matters School Choice Summit and has been named a Top 10 high school in Oklahoma by the U.S. News and World Report rankings for the past 8 years. And for the class of 2020, Harding Fine Arts Academy had a 100% graduation rate, with its students earning $3.9 million in college scholarships. Harding offers arts courses in dance, music, theater, martial arts, and visual arts, and offers 14 advanced placement courses in addition to the traditionally required academic subjects. This is Harding Fine Arts Academy.
In fact, you can help us help them simply by going to hardingfinearts.org/donate. We would be thrilled to have you become a supporter of our foundation. And more importantly, help us provide the students with the distance learning supplies they need this school year. It will cost the Academy $500 per student to make that happen. So please, let's come together to help these kids. Their futures are being shaped right here at Harding, and you will get to meet some of them a little later. We'll also be honoring some very special people who have dedicated their time, their money, and their energy to ensure that Harding Fine Arts Academy remains the preeminent arts charter school in Oklahoma. The theme of this year's event is looking into the future. You may have seen the invitation featuring the crystal ball graphic. As we celebrate our 15th anniversary and work to keep our future bright, it's certainly not hard to reminisce back to what walking these halls must have been like 50, 60, even 70 years ago. What a cool building it is, with an equally magnificent history. Here to share with us a little more about the building is Harding Fine Arts Academy Superintendent Barry Smelzenbach.
The story of Harding is woven into the history of our state and our community. Designed by eminent architect Solomon Layton, it shares a pedigree with such architectural icons as the Skirvin Hotel, the University of Oklahoma's beloved student union, and our own state capitol. Over the last 96 years, it has seen thousands of students walk these hallowed halls and be mentored by countless dedicated and passionate teachers. The building has 4 floors, but no elevator. It used to house a swimming pool, but we have converted that into a state-of-the-art dance studio for our dance program. Full gymnasium for our athletic programs. It has served as a centerpiece in the community for almost 100 years. Opening its doors to students, neighborhood associations, nonprofits. The auditorium is especially wonderful. When you step into it, although it has had a number of fixtures updated over the years, you get a glimpse of what school life was like back in the 1950s. The Harding Fine Arts Academy Foundation purchased the building in the summer of 2019, and we are blessed to have this as our home as we embark on a new chapter in preparing this building for the next 100 years of serving students here in the heart of Oklahoma City.
Thank you, Barry. As you know, a building is just a building. It's only as special as the people inside. That's what brings it to life. And this building is indeed alive and well with some of Oklahoma's finest instructors, from music and dance to digital media and a whole host of AP courses in calculus, history, literature, and more. What makes these teachers so special is that they are absolute experts on arts integration with a very special emphasis on experiential immersive learning. And just as the Harding mission statement says, they are providing a unique, transformative education.
Naomi Rothrock's French class is the epitome of a Harding Fine Arts Academy education. She believes exposing her students to art can stimulate academics.
If you think of your academics are over here and your arts are over here, the idea is to sort of be moving back and forth between them. And if you meet in the middle, that's really arts integration, like how maybe teaching principles of art in your academics.
This is like one of the only words where you don't really hear that accent sound.
Harding Fine Arts Academy, in the heart of Oklahoma City, employs an innovative approach to education. Whether it's reading, writing, or arithmetic, art is woven into the core curriculum.
I appreciate that when I walk down the hall, I can see that other teachers are doing similar things to me, and that they're also providing like these creative outlets for their students, or I hear about fun activities that they're doing in their class where they get to get their hands on.
Art has long been recognized as a part of a well-rounded education. Students who participate in the arts are 4 times more likely to earn high academic achievement, have fewer issues with discipline, have better attendance and test scores.
It's all about accepting that we learn differently, multiple intelligences, and that we can give them these enriched assessments that aren't just taking tests or writing essays. And again, those things are valuable, but it's not the only thing. We try to show them it's not how smart you are, it's how you are smart, like ways that you are intelligent and you can do anything.
The teachers here at Harding work tirelessly to create a challenging, nurturing environment for their kids. Lessons are specifically catered to highlight content through art.
When you have teachers who know their content that deeply and can also have the relationships with their students to know what they're interested in and kind of find a way to really make the arts enrich the academics and the other way around, that's the goal. That's so cool to me.
Some of the city's finest artists and musicians participate as instructors, advisors, and community partners. It's a supportive, collaborative learning environment.
In the hallway, I have this sort of scavenger hunt activity that I typically do when I can kind of let them roam free. And it's like a little Eiffel Tower hidden around the school. And Mr. Schmelzenbach has sent me photos of himself in front of this Eiffel Tower because he knows that that's the game. So it's just cute that, he knows, and that's like a little nod to, I know what you're doing in your classroom. That's really cool, love it. Keep going.
Rothrock creates a welcoming educational atmosphere. Her students are encouraged to be creative. This public charter school is an Oklahoma A+ Schools organization. Just imagine how many artistic young minds could be sculpted with the helping hands of our community.
If I already think I'm doing all right and my students are learning, how much better could it be? Who else could we reach? What are we missing out on if we had some extra resources to provide these kids. Like, it just gets me excited to think about all the different unexplored avenues that we could take in providing like a really educational and enriching, fulfilling experience for our students.
What an amazing teacher. We are so blessed to have her here at Harding, and we will look forward to many more great things from her and her students. No doubt, this school year will likely go down as the most unique any of us have ever seen. In-person instruction, blended learning, distance learning for students, teachers, and parents alike. It's going to be an adjustment, but there's a way you can help ensure that for Harding students, the impact of a quality education and an immersive arts experience will be better than ever. That's why, right now, we're asking each of you to join us in providing Harding students with the distance learning supplies they will need this school year. $500 per student will make that happen. So please, let's help these kids achieve their goals and continue the legacy that the Harding Fine Arts Academy has built over the last 15 years. So right now, simply visit hardingfinearts.org/donate. Your generous gift will provide a Harding student with the hardware, the software, and an individualized learning packet that will help carry them through this unprecedented time. Take the time right now and help us make this happen for these kids. Their futures are bright, and we can continue to make them even brighter with your help. Thank you for your support. Over the years, so many Oklahomans, Harding alums, and community supporters have helped the Harding Fine Arts Academy provide the state's premier arts-integrated education, and the Harding Fine Arts Academy Foundation is so very thankful for each and every one of you who are committed to helping these young people succeed. And this year, we're honoring some community partners who have done just that. Our first honorees for 2020 are Renata and Chuck Wiggin.
Chuck and Renata Wiggin are the sort of people who understand that the arts are not a luxury, but a vital part of community life, building social bonds, enlivening education, and providing inspiration and beauty in people's lives. For decades, Chuck and Renata have led and served the organizations that make this a better community to live and raise our children. Their volunteer efforts and many generous contributions have made both Harding Fine Arts and Wilson Elementary two of the finest public educational institutions in the state. Their generous support of many capital campaigns, from the ballet to Oklahoma Contemporary to many other arts organizations and schools, have made this a better community and enabled us to raise the next generation of civic leaders. It's my pleasure to introduce my friends and neighbors, Chuck and Renata Wiggin.
Renata and Chuck, in my role as president of Harding Foundation, I want to present you with this award named after my late husband, John L. Belt, for your dedication to the arts and education over the years in our community.
Thank you very much. Chuck and I are truly honored to be here with you this morning to be recognized with this award. Our routines have certainly changed in the past 6 months. Quarantines, masks, social distancing. A new vocabulary has emerged that we didn't know we needed. The OKC Philharmonic, an organization that I am close to, began canceling performances in February. The Civic Center shut down soon thereafter, and even now the schedule of its performances in the upcoming season remains in flux. Musicians, artists, and performers of all stripes are feeling the effects of the pandemic, as student performers at Harding know well. And so we are here at a virtual ceremony for which we are grateful and which I hope will benefit the students and the Academy. Many, many thanks.
Who would have imagined it? The Harding Fine Arts School began yesterday with each student choosing either alternating days or a virtual option for the fall semester. Like the class of 2020, which graduated without the normal pomp and ceremony, the class of 2021 will experience a school year rewritten by the COVID-19 virus, unlike any in the 15-year history of the Harding Fine Arts Academy. This pandemic is not the Black Plague that upended Europe on multiple occasions during the Middle Ages and beyond, but COVID-19 and other coronaviruses that may come in the future are changing the world as we know it. Today, the Holy Grail is a vaccine that may stop the virus in its tracks. Scientists and governments around the world are working on a solution that may inoculate 7 billion people at a cost beyond comprehension. Some of the best researchers in history are working at warp speed to develop vaccines and put them through their trials for safety, not knowing how long they may protect us. Meanwhile, we go about our lives. We all know what we have lost, but ask yourself, what will we gain? How will we cope? How can we turn this worldwide health crisis into a time of great innovation and creative change? That is the seminal challenge for all of us, and for Harding students in particular. Take the challenge, and I know that you will succeed. Thank you again for this splendid award.
Wow. Thank you, Chuck and Renata, for your ongoing support. It means so much to this school, and especially our students. And speaking of students, we want to introduce you to one of them now.
In a tidal wave of talent, Naomi Barnett rises to the top of her class. She's a standout senior at Harding Fine Arts Academy. This charter school is unique in that art is infused into academics.
We definitely don't just sit around and write on paper. One of my recent things we've done is in AP Government, we did blackout poetry. And that we got to integrate arts into that and make a poem out of the Declaration of Independence. So you see it everywhere, any work you do. In English, when we do projects, they always include visual arts, or they allow us to do videos or stuff like that. So there's always arts integrated into everything.
The arts actually enrich the educational experience. This methodology cultivates better classroom retention and valuable skills that help students succeed, both in and outside of school. Naomi has an unblemished high school transcript to back it up.
Last year, my weighted GPA was 4.42. So unweighted is just 4.0, which is okay. But on my transcript, it says I'm first in ranking out of 97 of us. So we'll see if anybody beats me this year. But fingers crossed, I can keep it up.
She also excels in athletics. Barnett is the captain of her volleyball team and an unofficial cheerleader for Harding.
I actually influenced a lot of kids to transfer here. Usually I just tell them it's a really positive place. Lots of other high schools, I feel like it's not as a positive environment, but it's really positive here, and everyone definitely is family. Honestly, I am pumping up the school a little bit, but I love this school, and I feel like we're more passionate than most schools. We'll play against other teams and they'll be like, yay, but then we'll be over there cheering each other on and being really loud and energetic.
And with an orchestra of community support, many more young people can experience and appreciate all this school has to offer.
Special things are happening,
both academically and artistically.
Thank you very much. We're excited to see what the future holds for you. You know, no community is complete without great corporate partners, and Harding Fine Arts Academy has certainly seen what can happen when they step up and get involved. BankFirst is one of those organizations. They know that reinvesting in our community's future is a hallmark of success to come. This year, we are proud to honor BankFirst and its founder, Mr. Gene Rainbolt.
Gene Rainbolt has been a great role model to his family and banking associates, leaving a legacy of honesty, professionalism, and generosity, which continues to benefit many communities across the state. He has set the Oklahoma standard in civic engagement and has advanced in numerous ways the opportunities for youth, education, medicine, the arts, and many more. He has made it his life's work to build an Oklahoma in which all children have the opportunity to achieve all that they can. BankFirst has been Harding's financial partner since 2003, and with their help, we were able to purchase the Harding building in 2019. Gene, it is my honor to present this award to you and BankFirst, Community Impact Award, on behalf of the Board of Directors for the Harding Fine Arts Academy Foundation and the school. Thank you for your leadership to this community and for students in this state, as well as the Harding Fine Arts Academy students.
Well, thank you for all the work you do, because we are simply observers. Well, I have three things to say. I learned many years ago when they pass the cookies, you should always take one, whether you're entitled to it or not. And the person who should be taking this cookie is Cheryl Borrelli, who has been BankFirst's representative on the Harding for many, many years. Secondly, my mantra is that Oklahoma will not be the state it should be until every child has the education that allows them to do or be all they can be. And Harding is the epitome of the charter school system that will give children who have little opportunity the opportunity to achieve their ability. And thirdly, I'm delighted that BankFirst and its team is supportive of activities and education like Harding.
Thank you very much, Gene, and for all the great folks at BankFirst for everything that you have done to support Harding Fine Arts Academy. We are forever grateful.
Music is more than a high school elective for Julian Ruiz. Playing is his passion.
It's my goal, so if it's the goal, I gotta do it. And you gotta do whatever you can to do it, honestly.
Oftentimes, students like Julian must choose between the arts and academics, but not here. Harding Fine Arts Academy offers a blend of quality core curriculum and artistic-based electives.
I looked at this one, I was like, you know, art school. I was like, I like an art school. And when I came here, the first thing was art, and I was like, yeah, this is an art school, I'm gonna enjoy this. Also, and it's really good academically. It's really, it pushes you hard mentally, to learn more. It really strains your brain, help you advance. Everything here is really, really good, and everyone here is accepting and loving. Whatever you need help on, they'll help you. Cause here in Harding, it's like family, but an art creative family.
This high school junior loves the camaraderie with his classmates. The kids roaming these halls are equally gifted, kind, and committed.
It really is. I mean, if you want to go to school, you want to go to school that you feel accepted in, and not just because of accepted because of what curriculum you're going to take or what, but also as a person yourself, you want to feel accepted in that way. So here is really great.
The staff promote ambition and independence, helping students discover their own pathways to success. Teachers are here to inspire, even if that means extra sessions in empty classrooms.
I always come by and the teacher would help me learn new tricks, new things, honestly. So it's like I don't need guitar class because I have after school.
There is a positive energy here that influences everything, an atmosphere of happiness.
We always got a high energy, and if there's no energy, someone creates a huge energy here. And that's what's really good about the school. There's never a power outage here. Let me just put it like that.
It's a powerful way to learn, and Ruiz is grateful he was introduced to this one-of-a-kind charter school experience.
Everyone's so nice, everyone's just so respectful, and honestly, if I grow up and probably have a family, I'm making 100% sure my kids go here.
Wow. There is no limit to what these Harding students can accomplish, and it's another reason why we want to make sure they have all the right tools to excel during this time. We are asking each of you to join us in providing Harding students with the distance learning supplies they will need this school year. Help us give these kids a boost in achieving their goals and continue the legacy that the Harding Fine Arts Academy has built. So right now, simply visit hardingfinearts.org/donate and partner with us in the student's success. Any amount will help. Small or large, your gift will make an impact. There is so much to be proud of here at Harding Fine Arts Academy, and we are very excited to see what the crystal ball holds for the school and its students. Thank you so very much for joining us for this very special event, and a big thank you to all who have worked so hard to bring this event to you. And of course to the many, many sponsors who have made it possible for our foundation to impact the lives of these students, and ultimately for our great state. Don't forget, visit hardingfinearts.org/donate to help make a difference. We leave you now with a special thank you to our sponsors and a wonderful musical performance from one of our outstanding Fine Arts Academy students. Thank you very, very much.